going to just talk to you for just a couple minutes about how to specifically minister to girls. It's important in our kids ministries to have an opportunity for the kids to experience gender-specific spiritual training. So the boys can be mentored by men and the girls can be mentored by girls. In the absence of girls' ministries, girls have far less female role models in the church because there's a lot more male pastors than there are female pastors. And girls highly value relationships and the opportunity to communicate. That's a nice way of saying they like to talk a lot. So simply being together often meets a girl's needs. Girls need far more conversation than boys will ever tolerate. So the things that you can do with your girls, whether it's in the girls' ministries program or if you have the opportunity in your kids' ministries on Sundays to do gender-specific small group times, is take note of how girls learn. Girls have a greater sensory intake. They enjoy learning through touch, taste, sight, etc. They're inductive thinkers. Specific examples help girls learn the general principles that you're trying to teach them. They like real-life applications. They like group projects where they can apply the things that they've learned. They're looking for love and acceptance. Making them feel welcome and included helps them to learn better. They'll listen to you. And they enjoy speaking. Maybe not up in front, but processing verbally helps girls learn. They want to talk about the things that they're learning. Now, given the girls are communication-oriented, they need opportunities to express themselves in those ways. Reading, writing, discussion, and role-playing are all important parts of a way that a girl learns. So these things can be accomplished by reading to the girls, letting the girls do the reading. I do Friends on Wednesday night, the Friends Club, which is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade girls. And I test out their mood. The first half an hour that they're in there, we just play. We hang out, we talk, we do puzzles. We catch up on their week. And I can tell from their mood whether I'm going to have to do all the scripture reading or if they're ready to focus and want to do it themselves. So sometimes I'll pass out verses and they'll do the reading during the lesson, and other times I'll do all the reading because I know we're going nowhere. They're not focused. Then in their response to what it is that they're teaching, there can be an independent response, written response, a verbal response. Sometimes we talk about it, sometimes we draw about it, sometimes we act it out. Skits and role-playing are very important. Often when we're memorizing scripture with the girls, I have them act it out. Divide them into teams, let them make up what they're doing. A few years ago, I had one girl who entertained us every single week. She liked to do her memory verse standing on a desk. She'd stand on the desk, and she acted much like a town crier and would demonstrate the memory verse to the rest of the group. But she learned it every week, and the other girls became engaged in watching her do it. And often, they would try and emulate her and try and join in. Object lessons for both genders, but for girls in particular, you can tailor it to the specific gender, and cooperative learning. But the most important thing about ministering to girls or boys is that opportunity to mentor when you do it individually, for them to have that Christian role model that they can model their life after. I'm sure all of you can think back to your childhood and you can remember that man or that woman who held a great influence over your life, who you were able to look up to and listen to and learn from. And even now, as you're facing different things, you think back to what would that person do? What would that person tell me? How would that person handle this situation? So giving them an opportunity, your girls and your boys, to form that relationship with a man or a woman, volunteer, pastor in your church, will have lasting benefits. Thank you.